the Colorado hail. I worked there for 5 years, and when that hail comes down, and it's just so unpredictable, it can fall in areas quick, fast, and it's giant size hail. Spring into summer is very, there's a lot going on there in Colorado. Try to figure out the summer patterns there.
Yeah, it is dangerous. So, and that amphitheater, that's the thing, is you're at the whim of Mother Nature.
Right.
There's really no way to be inside. You're truly in
it's
nature.
Right over the edge of the Rocky Mountains where the Bowl of Denver starts, and there's a lot of fluctuations with weather.
When the weather's great, it's beautiful there. Yeah. But when the weather's not so great, not as fantastic. 5:18 here in San Diego. Take a look at our mountain ranges as we start off the morning. It is one of the longest days. Yesterday was technically the longest day, thanks to it being the summer solstice, but we've only lost a few seconds between yesterday and today in terms of day length. So we're watching that sunrise begin right now. We're going to see that over the next several hours, you have that marine layer on hand in that live look, and our models show that between now and about 8 a.m. we're still going to have quite a dense layer of clouds with us. Closer to the coast, we probably will see those clouds stick around for longer, and then into the afternoon hours, we'll start to get a bit more sunshine on hand and a bit more warmth. So temperatures are still expected to peak in the upper 60s, only a few degrees off, about 4 degrees off from where we saw a lot of our afternoon highs yesterday. And we've got a lot of sunshine in that afternoon forecast, but for the morning, we're still going to see that dense marine layer return, different than Tuesday and Wednesday, where those clouds really didn't affect our morning in many ways. Watches, warnings, and advisories. Only one thing to mention here, and that is your wind advisory that has now been issued for 2 p.m. today through 6 a.m. tomorrow. Mountains and deserts are the only parts of the county that are affected by this. It pushes into Imperial County and up north as well. And so what we see with this is that those gusts, those gusty west winds across the mountains and deserts are really going to start to pick up by the afternoon and evening. And that's where we see the threat of blowing dust and sand for the deserts, and some danger for high profile vehicles over the mountain passes. And that's for the mountains. That's going to be today, 40 to 50 miles per hour as far as your gusts go. They're used to that over the mountains and deserts, but along the coast and inland, we'll still see that breeze pick up this afternoon. Here's the trough of low pressure causing it. So it's right off of our coast. San Francisco is its closest city, and it's going to push just through. So it's not going to affect us as much. We'll be a little bit warmer than other parts of the northern half of the state. And then as we go into the weekend and early next week, we're seeing a progressive warm up. So this ridge of high pressure that has been bringing record heat to Texas and to much of the south and central U.S., that's going to start instead to warm us up. We're only going to get minimal influence from it, but it's worth mentioning. Afternoon highs, upper 60s, low 70s, no longer 80s on there. So we do see that cool down pretty vivid in our afternoon highs. Ramona 75, Alpine 71. But take a look. As that ridge of high pressure starts to have a bit more of an effect on us, we'll see our temperatures climb just slowly back to the 70s, which is average, 80s, near average along our inland valleys. So you can kind of make out that change in the forecast that brings us closer to average, gives us a bit more sunshine, but we are still not going to be seeing by any means record heat for our area. We're just dueling it out. We're kind of in the middle ground between that ridge and that trough of low pressure. Mountains and deserts are going to be seeing that wind for today into tomorrow. Dies down by Friday into the weekend. Temperatures warm back to the 70s for your mountains. Across the deserts, we're back to the triple digits by the time we get to Saturday. You can see how this is 8 days now of sunshine across the mountains and deserts, which means that the more sun, if you want it, you have to just keep heading farther off to the east. Back to you.